Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. In this video, we are going to build a Golang server. So it is going to be a very simple server and I will follow this Go Chi documentation. Well, there are many different libraries in Golang to build Go servers like Gorilla Mux and Jin, but I prefer Chi because it is very minimalistic and quite fast and it has many features built in. So let's go ahead and start the video then. So you can see that I am inside my Go Learning series folder. I will go inside this Go server folder. As you can see, this is empty for now. I'm going to open this in the Visual Code Studio editor. Let's create the main.go file. This would be package main, and we will write a single function called main. Also, as I said in one of the videos, it is better to initialize your Go repositories as modules. So go mod init Go server, go mod tidy. If you initialize it as Go modules, it has different kind of supports built in. Let's go ahead and see that what we need to do. If you come here, we need to install this go get go chi. So I will just do that. Before running this command, you can see that go mod is, so initially go mod was empty, but just after running this command, you can see that now we have an indirect dependency here, which is the go chi version 5. So go chi is lightweight, it is fast, it is 100% compatible with HTTP, it has context control, which is very important if you need to have some kind of a key value pair flowing through the whole request. For example, let's say that there is a token or a user ID. So instead of fetching that user ID every time from the database, we can simply pass it around in the context and that will flow through the whole code. And we have doc generation, so we can generate good docs around it. Go mod support is also there, and the best thing is that there is no external dependencies. I think this is one of the best features. It simply depends on standard net HTTP package, which is a very good thing because then we have like faster compile time and smaller binaries, and also it can run on servers which might have like not a very good internet connection that we have to download large number of packages from time to time. It can simply run there without any issues, without downloading any dependencies. Just a simple Go installation will work. So I will just go ahead and copy paste this code because as a software engineer, I think this is one of the most important skills that we should have. I will just go ahead and explain this code a bit first. First of all, we are initializing a new router. Chi.newRouter returns a router R. After that, we are calling r.use middleware.logger. So we are using middleware logger. We will be logging all our requests. If you just hover over it, it will show that logger is a middleware that logs the start and end of each request, along with some useful data. So what was the response status, how long does it took to return, etc, etc. So it's always a good thing to use middleware. I think we should also use this recoverer middleware. So I will just use it here. So if there are any panics down the line, our program won't shut down, but it will just recover from that. So yeah, I will just show that in an instant. So yeah. And our server for now supports only one function, only one endpoint, that is this root endpoint. So if you hit this, you will get a reply that is welcome. And then we are starting and listening to our server on port 3000. So let's go ahead and run this program. Go run main.go. Okay, I think it is running. I will just try to do a curl curl localhost 3000. So you can see that we got a reply that is welcome, and the server is running. You can see the output is also logged that a GET request was made to this endpoint from this IP address, which is a random port number allocated on our local machine. And the response code is 200. It took 32.292 microsecond, I guess, for this response to return. Now, let me show you one more thing. If I just do a panic here, so instead of returning anything, if this endpoint is hit, I'm panicking in the code. Let's restart the server. Now, if I go here and do a curl localhost 3000, I'm getting this empty reply from the server. And you can see that the server has crashed. And if I just try to do it again, it's an empty reply. Let's go ahead and add this middleware recoverer, and then we will try to panic after that. So go run main.go. Now if I curl, you can see that I am not getting any empty reply from the server. I don't know what is the reply that I'm getting. I think if I do this, okay, verbose. So the reply, okay, I'm getting this 500 internal server error. So I'm getting a proper response code from the server at least. And also you can see that it is all pretty printed, and the best thing is that it shows us the whole stack of where the error happened. So it's a good logging middleware in a way that it shows us where the error happened, what was the cause, and also to the front end it returns a 500 response code instead of just panicking and giving back an empty reply. So this is how we use this middleware. So I think this is it for this video. This was a very simple video where we just set up a very simple server using the Go-Chi Lite framework, and there are many other things that we can use. For example, let me use these two endpoints too. So if I use them here, it will also show us the request ID, the real IP, as well as the other functionalities that it had from before. So let's go ahead and restart our server. Now if I do curl, you can see that now I have this request ID too, along with this real IP, I guess. So you can see that it is much more verbose than before. So in this way you can add a whole stack of middlewares that are very useful, and Go-Chi helps you with that. You can see that also we can add a timeout middleware. All of our requests will be timed out. So if something takes greater than 60 seconds, it will be timed out. Apart from that, we can simply add this pagination things and any standard request response model related primitive. So we can also use these subrouters. So inside a route, we can use another route. For example, inside articles, we can call for like 123. It will get that specific article detail maybe. We can also mount other routers, which will be other endpoints, I guess. And yeah, so this is it. I think it's a very basic implementation. In the next video, we will go in more depth, but I think this is it for this video. So thank you. If you like the video, then please subscribe. I will be making more such videos. And I guess we will be making a whole full stack project around this. So see you in the next one. If you liked the video, then consider subscribing to the channel. In the future, I will be making more such informative videos with hands-on tutorials in the same monotonous voice. So thank you and see you next time.